John Airy here with AintItCool.com, taking a look today at a 1988 horror film that is finally getting the Blu-ray treatment. The guys over at Scream Factory sent me this, The Nest, a film starring Robert Lansing and thousands of man-eating cockroaches. The premise of the film comes straight from the B-movie school of screenwriting. A sleepy Northeast island community must battle a horde of genetically engineered insects after a science experiment goes horribly wrong. Yeah, that about sums it up. If you're expecting a scene that resembles anything close to this awesome movie poster, well, I hate to break it to you. The roaches don't grow that big, and they never attack a young nubile blonde wearing nothing but her underwear. But they do go after a fat woman eating pancakes in bed, an old guy in the junkyard, and a waitress at a local diner.
Refill on that coffee, sir?
What I like about the film? Well, it makes a simple promise. Expect to see lots of bugs attack people in somewhat interesting ways. On that promise, the film more than delivers. We get to see this awful genetic experiment mutate into a new life form, which makes the kills interesting. The roaches develop new skills over the course of the film. Earlier in the movie, the deaths are simple, with people and animals encountering the horde and then quickly getting devoured. Later in the movie, the horde becomes aware, forming a new breed of insect, complete with its very own hierarchy and biological goals. We see the roaches evolve into an almost unstoppable force of failed science. Luckily, the town's burnt-out sheriff...
I take it that means you'll head out there.
I'm Lana Millie.
Scheming mayor...
Intech is going to take this backward little island into the 20th century, and I will not allow any narrow-minded, provincial, greedy little merchant to drive away the tourists.
And a scientist that literally gets off on entomology.
I so admire these nymph cockroaches. Their ability to reproduce without the contribution of their male counterpart.
Had the smarts to battle these gooey little suckers. Across the board, the performances are adequate, with the exception of Robert Lansing. This guy commands the screen, even with silly B-movie dialogue. He somehow creates a three-dimensional character that I was able to both despise and empathize with. He's kind of brilliant. On a side note, Lansing had a long career of mostly misses and bad luck. The most notable for me involves the character of Gary Seven from the classic Star Trek episode Assignment Earth. He played a human sent back in time to battle a race of aliens called the Omegans, with the help of his cat and Terry Garr. The episode was used as a pilot, but unfortunately the show wasn't picked up. That's got to be one of my greatest what-if TV series of all time. Anyway, he's really good in The Nest, and helps to make the performances of his fellow actors and actresses a little less mediocre. On the downside, the movie's final battle. The creature design is so terrible and awkward and clunky and just... yikes. Also, many of the characters seem to lack the most simple fight-or-flight impulses, like this guy. Plus, there is one death at the end of the movie that absolutely drove me insane. It was so dumb and so poorly handled, I wanted to throw a can of Raid at the TV screen. It could have been done in such a more satisfying manner, but I won't spoil it, I won't wreck it for you, but overall, after 25 years, The Nest, it still holds up. It looks good, it's a great Blu-ray transfer, and if you go into it with your expectations as low as I did, I mean, it's a man-eating cockroach movie, you won't be disappointed. But those are just my thoughts. You can leave your comments below and keep checking in with AintItCool.com for more news and reviews. I'm John Airy.